Weird stuff going on here. I don't know what happened here. I really don't. I have no idea. I mean, I know how it happened because like I was rubbing my face. I was trying to blend it in with my finger, which wasn't a smart idea, but it happened. So I've been trying out new things, so this is where we're at. So if things look weird or look better, it's because I've been trying new things. So you know. Hello guys, how are you guys doing today? Hope you guys are doing great. Welcome to my channel, or if you're not new here, then welcome back. I am SimplyyBreon. If you are new here, welcome. You are greatly appreciated and loved. So today I'll be doing a anti-haul, which is like my first one, obviously, because I don't really post anyway, so anti-haul or anti-haul, anti, however you want to look at it. It is a video where pretty much I'm just going to tell you guys the things that I don't really plan on buying or not too interested in buying. Things that are coming out. Some of them are really big ones. And I would just like to make this disclaimer that none of it is any hate or shade to any sort of brand unless otherwise specified. So please don't try to come for me. Please do not take any of it as any negativity that they have not brought on themselves. Some of these people or brands actually like, and yeah, all right. Anyways, I'm just gonna get right into the video because I've been talking too long. So today for my first one, I know, like, I hate that it's even on here. It is the new Too Faced Born This Way foundation, the collaboration with Jackie. They did that too. They had a, if you guys didn't know, Too Faced, they had a Born This Way foundation already out, but they decided to extend the shade ranges or shade range by collaborating with a beauty guru, YouTuber, influencer, woman, amazing woman, great woman, love her. People hate her for some reason now because they feel like they brought her in to expand the shade range, and then she made 9 darker shades, and then I don't think she didn't come up with the 2 lighter shades, but they did expand on 2 lighter shades as well. So in general, or in total, with this new launch, they came out with 11 more shades. So the foundation retails for $39 at Ulta as well as Sephora. It does come with 1 fluid ounce. The reason why, I also do love Too Faced, by the way, but the reason why I am not buying it is because I couldn't find my shade. Like, it's really nothing too serious, nothing crazy. I just couldn't find my shade in it. So I am actually a really weird shade of whatever. I tried Mocha. Mocha is not my shade. Mocha would be the close. I'm like in the middle of mocha and butter pecan. Described as rosy undertones. So by guessing if it was like yellow undertones, that'd be good. I swatched it on my chest. Like, it almost fit, but it was just pulling red on me. So, and I can't do that. So, you know. And then also, like, I could probably make butter pecan work. It's a little darker than me. But the thing is, I'm broke. And when you're broke, you don't want to spend that extra money. You don't want to pay $39 to make a foundation fit, to make it work. Okay, so as I was editing this video, I took a break, like a couple day break, and because I went to go back to Ulta to try butter pecan again, to see if it will work for me. Try it out in better lighting and, you know, outside, stuff like that, and not just inside of the store, because, you know, lighting inside stores is a little off. So when I did, I realized that it's honestly not that bad of a shade match. It didn't like disappear, you know, you could still see it, but like it wasn't the worst match. So thought I'd throw that in there. I'm gonna keep that part in there because somebody else may be going through that same situation, so I don't want to just take that out, because I know there are people who aren't able to find their shades. So yeah, I'm leaving that in there. Hope this made sense. All right. I really don't want to spend any money to make anything work, no matter how much money I'm making. The next thing I will not be buying, well, actually, I may try. I don't know. The next thing that I will not be buying is the Benefit Cosmetics Hello Happy Soft Blur Foundation. No one's even talking about this. The only people who are talking about is Benefit. This is $29 at Ulta and Sephora. This comes 1 fluid ounce. It is 1 fluid ounce, I guess. And it comes in a lovely amount of 12 shades. Mind you, I do thoroughly enjoy Benefit Cosmetics. I enjoy their products. I enjoy them as a brand. I think they're really cute and adorable, and I live for it. But it seems like they aren't the best when it comes to their complexion products. I'm not even that dark, and a lot of it don't work for me. So, you know, when I can't make things work, that's a problem. Like, their bronzers, their darkest bronzer blends in on my skin. How? Why? So the only way people wear bronzer? Because I don't. Apparently, my shade does not exist. Because like I said, they have 12 shades in it. And I would be somewhere between 8 and 9. But there is a huge jump between 8 and 9. I tried to mix them. One of them was red, a little darker than an olive shade. And the other one was just a lot darker than me. Tried to mix them. No. I feel like if you're going to come out with a foundation, you should come out with at least 30 shades. And that's still even not enough. 12 just seems like you weren't done. Seems like this was a sample. I can't even go in and tell you guys what it says to do, because why? That's probably why nobody's talking about it, because it's like ain't nobody found a shade for themselves except for the people in the pictures. My next thing on my little list here is the Huda Beauty Easy Bake loose baking powder. I don't know why baking is in the name twice. That's weird. It's really weird, actually. It's a little suspect. Huda's been acting very suspect here lately. So it is $34 at Sephora. As of right now, probably get on hudabeauty.com as well. Not sold in Ulta. I couldn't find the weight for it, so you know there's that. It does come with 8 different shades, so you know there's a plus. I actually heard that it was really good. But the problem with this is, my problem is with Huda herself. Mind you, I am wearing her Mauve Obsession palette on my eyes right now, but Huda's been acting a little suspect again. So long story short, Huda Beauty's Instagram page, she is, I believe, as of now, the most followed beauty influencer, beauty page, cosmetic page on Instagram in the world. For a while, she was not posting black people in general, not just black women, but just black people in general on her page. And the only time she would post it is if it was like a funny video or they were making fun of it or something like that. Also, she does not post men wearing makeup on her page. That, I'm not saying is acceptable. She does live in Dubai, I believe, where being homosexual is illegal, and I'm pretty sure that was more of a business move. Problem is, for me, is where she didn't want to post black people, and then after that I started buying her stuff when she started posting it after she got called out. When she started posting my black people after she got called out. But then with the promo, she decided that she was going to allegedly steal from another black owned company called Beauty Bakery, and all their stuff is based around baking. I mean, it is a baking powder. Most people, they make jokes about baking, you know, bakery stuff like that. But the thing is, her promo was very similar to the Beauty Bakery promo for their stuff. There's also a lot of other beauty companies that make a setting powder that don't use the bakery thing. And also nothing about her cosmetic line has anything to do with baking. Honestly, for the most part, they don't even really have a thing like that. It's Huda. She's had too many strikes for me, and I'm not here for it. I will continue to use what I have from her, but I'm probably won't be buying any more stuff from her. The next thing on my list is the ColourPop Make Up Your Mind eyeshadow palette. I feel like I got some crusties in my eye. Hold up. So the next thing is the Make Up Your Mind makeup palette, eyeshadow palette from ColourPop Cosmetics. It is $12 at ColourPop Cosmetics. It does come with 6 shades, and it is said that all of those 6 shades were picked by ColourPop fans. But when you look at it, it's kind of like, why? All the shades are matte, not matte, they are all shimmer shades. They're pretty, I guess, but not together. And also, I don't want a palette that is just full of shimmer shades. I'm going to buy a palette, and honestly, only a few of them I'd really actually use. So if I'm gonna buy a palette, I'm not gonna buy a palette that's all shimmers. And honestly, this is really basic to me. And nobody's really talking about it, but that honestly could be because ColourPop is popping out eyeshadows, or popping out. They are just throwing stuff at us. Like, what? There is no more excitement or anticipation about anything that they're dropping, because it's like there's something new every week. No, they don't stop. I mean, it's like, okay, y'all got your name big. Calm down. It's okay. Even though their shadows are like, they feel really nice. So you haven't bought anything because I'm too broke to be just out here spending my money on stuff. So, you know. So my next thing is the new BH Cosmetics Desert Oasis palette. It is a beautiful basic ass palette. It is $22 at bhcosmetics.com. There are 19 shadows. It is definitely a warm tone palette. It is a cute little palette, just not something that it's not a need, honestly. I mean, if you don't really have any eyeshadow palettes, I feel like it's something that it's a good starter palette. And I mean, BH Cosmetics shimmers are beautiful. Their eyeshadows in general are beautiful, but that yeah, no, I'm cool off that. There's also not enough matte. I'm supposed to count how many shimmer shades there were, but there's not enough mattes in it for me. Not enough for my liking. You know, there's only maybe 2 that I would use, and there's not enough mattes for me to really do much. One would be a transition shade, one would be a crease shade. So it's like doing the same look but with a different shimmer shade. I believe it does come with like 2 shadows that you can use as bronzers, and I want to say 3 or 4 shades that you can use as highlighters. I really don't gel down my hair, so it would be looking a mess. It tends to look a mess. Oh no. I've accepted that as a part of my life. There are 2 shades that you can use as bronzers, I believe. They'd blend right into my skin. I don't understand why brands like to put in bronzers into their eyeshadow palettes, but then only go so deep. They'll be my shade. For some reason, most of the bronzers and most of the things and like the crease colors put into a lot of palettes and stuff that are made, they're my skin tone, so they really don't work for me. They're not too light, they're also not dark enough. They're literally my shade. So the next thing is the second to last thing. Don't worry, this video wasn't gonna be that long. Unless I don't edit that much out, then I guess it is kind of long. So then the next thing is the ABH Norvina palette. It's a beautiful palette. It is a beautiful palette. And if you watch my videos enough, you know, I mean, there's only like 26, 27 of them. But if you watch my videos enough, you know I like purple, and I like blues, and I like pinks. And this, like, it's so beautiful. But, oh, it's also like, oh, I should probably go into the details of it, not just go straight into why. You got to keep it consistent. There's a consistency. There's an outline. There's a plan. It is $42. It is available on July 17th at the ABH store online. Yeah. And then it is available July 29th, I think. Is that what I wrote? Yeah, at Ulta. And then it is available August 7th at Sephora, Nordstrom, Dillard's, and Macy's. And then it's available sometime in August for the rest of them. So there are 7 mattes and 7 shimmers. Perfect amount. Like, I live for that. First and foremost, the pictures are confusing as shit. Let me tell you guys. I'm holding my boob because the mic's on my boob. How come in every picture of it that I see, all these shades look different? Now, I understand that swatches and shades will look very different on people due to undertones, but I mean, the shades were different from the ad to the different pictures swatched on different people, like the pool one to someone, sometimes I look dark, sometimes they look light. Passion, I believe, is the shade. Sometimes it look purple, sometimes it look red. I'm like, I don't know what I'm getting from this. And then also, on the pictures of their ad, those shades look photoshopped there. Especially on the brown skin, because I'm just like, I know darn well those shades aren't going to show up on people the way that they look in the pictures of them, because obviously not, because I mean, they're going to make their shadows look the best that they can look. They're going to put their best out into the world as their ad, as their branding of it, because I mean, so you know they're going to do a bunch of editing and stuff like that, you know. But yes, they look so photoshopped. It's really odd, actually. Very, very strange. I will say that this palette is like the purple version of Soft Glam. It also has the same type of formula as the Modern Renaissance palette, because if you didn't know, ABH has had some problems with their old palettes, with their formulas, because they tried some new stuff and it didn't work out. But you gotta live and you learn. And I bought Soft Glam as well. It was a beautiful palette until it traded on me, and you can only use so many colors. One of them, the shade on the, I want to say it was either the bottom or top right, but so beautiful. Applied it to my eyelid. It was not what was in the pan. It's not what I saw. It turned to some weird muddy, it started turning like a grayish color. I'm like, how? I do talk a lot about how eyeshadows tend to change color on brown skin, but I mean, that started turning gray. Like, I really was sad. I adored that shade. That shade was beautiful. I wish it worked on me. And then also, I've seen some reviews of this palette, and that entire bottom row looked pale as hell. It is Norvina's palette. It works for her. She pale too, which is not a problem, but it suits her, and it suits pale skin. If you have a darker skin and I feel like it's going to be really difficult to work with, I might buy it and see how it works. The only thing that I will say that actually really draws me to that palette that I feel like will work for me is that top row shimmer shades, because I mean, it's beautiful. They are beautiful. Bottom shades, those mattes, they're gonna be way too pale. And finally, for the final thing on my list, it is the Fenty Beauty Moroccan Spice palette. Please don't be mad at me, okay? Because I will cry. No, seriously, I do love Rihanna, and I truly want to support Fenty Beauty, but unfortunately, Rihanna be her prices. I'm just like, I don't want to spend that money. It is $59 at Sephora. It does come with 16 shades. There are mattes and a mix of mattes and shimmers. I want to say it's like 4 shimmers. I don't know. Honestly, the palette just doesn't draw me in like that. It's not, I don't see myself using the gray colors and all the other colors I kind of already have. So, and I mean, I've been seeing a lot of people, and for a lot of people it's either a hit or a miss. It's not really a, but for the most part, I just don't think it's worth $59. Because I swatched the shades. I mean, I know the swatches aren't the best indication of how a product's going to work, but I realize that from watching reviews as well and reading reviews too, that it really only works when it works the best when you have a primer on. When you have their primer on, to be exact. Or if you do go with a different primer, you can't set it, which I mean I haven't been doing anyways. But yeah, I don't think it's worth $59. You know, I mean, simple as that. Nothing that. Yeah. Nothing really too much to it. I'm not. It doesn't draw me in enough. From what I've seen, the pigmentation and the way that they work, they aren't the best. So I don't think it's worth $59, especially if you're someone who does not have $59, $60 just to go drop on a palette, because I am one of those people who does not. I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, that's it. That's again, nothing against any of these brands except for the one. I've already made that known though. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's not a, I almost said this tutorial. It's not a tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up only if you want to. Also subscribe, but only if you want to. If not, it's perfectly fine. I'm not everyone's vibe, so yeah. I'm not used to sitting here talking, okay? This is really odd to me. It's a little weird. I am not a talking, but I talk a lot, but I'm not used to doing anyways, again, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, yeah, I already said that. Okay, alright. I hope you guys have a great night or day wherever you are. I will see you guys in my next video, alright? Alright. Goodbye. My lips are doing something weird because my mustache, that's not, my hair got some sort of thing going on. I don't know what's going on here.